Hello.
Hello. Hello. You timed that perfectly. Wow. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Yeah. I'm surprised you managed to type it at the same time I switched screens. Yeah. Or you had already typed it and you just went into press enter. Yeah. Or maybe I just didn't notice that you wrote it before. Yeah. Anyways, well done. Yeah. So, I just found out. I suppose I'm interacting a little bit too much with Twitter. They just give me. I don't know if you know how the Twitter community notes work. Basically, there are two steps for. So, the community notes are, like it says, made up by the community, but not just anyone can write one. Only trusted members can actually write those. So you can notice that the community notes have a little button where you can rate it, whether it was helpful or not, right? Turns out that if you rate enough community notes, they will offer you to become basically like a quality control for the community notes. And if you basically rate and do quality control for the community nodes well enough, eventually you get to write the community nodes yourself, right? Well, I just got offered to become quality control. Yeah. So I'm like one step before being able to actually write them. Yeah. I didn't expect that. I was literally just minding my own business. Yeah. I don't know if you will accept. Yeah. From what I've read from the rules, the better you do, the better reputation you have within the ranking of the community notes, the more notes you can actually write. Yeah. So if your reputation tanks, you cannot write as many community notes anymore. Yes. Also, because I kinda got access to the quality control of the community nodes, let's just say community nodes are not better than regular Twitter. There is a lot of brain dead people in the community nodes also. They just get filtered out by people with good reputation That's why the community notes are, for the most part, pretty good. Yeah. So technically, the system is working correctly. Yeah. Yeah, it's not better than regular Twitter, but at least there is some quality control. Yes. Also, I didn't know this, but when you write a community note, apparently Twitter assigns you an alias. You don't. You get to choose your alias from a list of randomly generated aliases. Yeah, so you don't really know who is who within community notes. Yeah, which is a very good thing that they are not actually using the real usernames for the community notes. Yeah. So I don't know if we'll really participate in that, mainly because it's not like it's a paid job, right? I really don't earn anything. So I suppose I will just do as always. Just rate if I think it was useful or not. Yeah. Yes. Also, today I'm extremely physically tired. Yes. Not mentally, physically. Because I had to help a family member. Basically, this family member has a business where they basically buy high quantities of merchandise from outside the state and has it delivered to the city, right? But this familiar doesn't really have any employees, so basically they just call whoever they can to help them unload the merchandise. But there is an issue. The merchandise is really, I think, fragile. So you cannot really throw them or catch them without everything shattering. It's very, very, very fragile stuff. So you have to carefully grab the merchandise, move it to the edge of the truck, hand it down to the other person. The person has to put it gently in the ground for someone else to pick up. Even just accidentally kicking the merchandise, moving around, trying to unload the other merchandise can actually destroy it. Yeah. So you have to move each one carefully. You cannot throw it. You cannot catch it. You have to hand it over gently. Yes. It's incredibly annoying to do. But because it's so fragile, that merchandise is actually considered a luxury in pretty much everywhere in the world. So it's very valuable merchandise. It sells high for a high price. So that means if you screw up and drop one of them, you lost a lot of cash. So and I got caught because I'm very good at handling that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yes. It took us about 3 hours to unload truck full of that stuff. Yes, and move it to storage. And then we had to do inventory to see what we had, what we're lacking, and if the numbers match. Yes, I did get paid for it, but very little. Not much, because it's 3 hours of work. While it's stressful and difficult, it's still technically considered unskilled labor. Yeah. So I got paid, but not much. Yeah. Yes. So I'm tired. Mainly because you need to be so gentle with that stuff. To the point where if you are walking down the hallway and accidentally bump into, I don't know, a doorknob with the package, there is a high chance the merchandise is going to get damaged. Actually, when we're unloading, one of the other people helping accidentally dropped one package and everything inside shattered. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Miss Verthandy.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Now we're just talking about how I'm very tired, physically, because I had to help a family member unload.
You know the first message gets TTS even without the right?
Yes. The first message with you sent in chat, regardless if you use the yen tag, is free. Indeed. Also, as Ricardo just discovered, it doesn't matter where you put the yen tag, it triggers the TTS. It could be at the end, it could be at the start. It just triggers it if it's in there. Yeah. I just checks if the message contains it. It's not about where it is, if it's at the start or the end or in between. Yeah, it only has to have it. Yes. But yeah, I'm a bit tired today because I had to unload a truck of merchandise, extremely fragile merchandise. Yeah, and expensive merchandise. Yes. Yeah.
XLR8.
Yes, it's written in a way it will only trigger the first one it finds. Yes. I believe the order in priority is EN, then ES, and finally BR and PR. Yes, that's the order for the TT stacks. Yes. If I remember correctly. I could maybe modify the code so you could combine tags, like have the message being read in English and the rest in a different one. But I don't think there is a benefit to that, really. It will basically just be two messages. Yes, like sending two chats. Yes. Also, since Ifara arrived late, I was also mentioning that I got invited to join the Twitter community notes because I've been apparently rating the notes a bit much. So Twitter is actually offered me to join. Yeah. But it's not really paid, so I don't feel like dedicating too much time to that. Yes. And like I was mentioning before, the discussions in the community notes are pretty much just regular Twitter, but with quality control. So that's why the community notes are not so much of a shitstorm. Yeah. It's your regular Twitter, but with some filters. You could argue that it's a little bit worse than Twitter because usually what gets community notes are mainly clickbait and rage bait and divisive issues, right? So it's relatively a bit worse than regular Twitter. It's just that the output is usually of relatively good quality. Yeah. But it's not a nice place, I would say. Yeah. But it seems the system works pretty good. I'm impressed. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. Yeah. You probably cannot see this even if you had access to Twitter, but I don't know if you heard the document that Fruit from Bisoyo posted the other day. That document actually has a community note in the process of being done, but the wars going on inside the community notes are pretty nasty. Yeah, and basically everyone in the community notes is a bit divided. That's why there is still not a community note in that tweet, because neither side has really won. Yeah. Yeah, but the community note is not. Neither side is winning, so yeah, it's like average Twitter, but because most of the community notes are made of drama, the tweets that get community noted is a bit worse because it's only discussions. Yeah. Yeah, but that tweet, the one document with she published, it has a community dot cooking, but it never really gets published because the discussions are very divided. So, yeah. Yes. It's interesting to see the behind the scenes of the community notes. And also because I have been offered access, I can click in a new button in my interface that basically let me see all the community notes that are in process of being judged, and I get to vote whether the community notes should be published or not. And a lot of the community notes I see are either outside of my expertise or are a bit unnecessary. A lot of people trying to post community notes on tweets that don't really need it. Yeah. Yes. There are some community notes that are very funny. And that's the ones that are funny, I actually vote in favor. I mean, if they are not really necessary. Yeah. Just because it's funny. Yeah. There are some also community notes that are written in a way that you can tell the person doesn't know how to speak or write in a professional manner. They have a hard time being professional using neutral language. Yeah. How does it work? Okay, so the community goals, the community notes work like this. You can write a community note yourself if you have the ranking to do it. You can find a tweet, write a community note for it, and it will get submitted into the community notes that need writing. People like me who have access to that backend will vote to mark it as one, useful, that the community note you wrote should be posted. B, two, somewhat useful. That is that you are on the right track, but the note is not up to the standard of the one reviewing it. And they will often mark in a little form what's wrong with it. Either is missing, for example, let me open one right here. I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to check the formulary, the form. Let me open this on a different screen. Yes, I can see it more cleanly. Okay, community notes. So here you go. If you click yes, it's useful. You can mark it as in the form. You can set it as is cited high quality sources. Is easy to understand. Directly addresses the post claim. Provides important context. It has neutral or unbiased language, and there is another slot in case there is another issue. Right? That is if you say yes, and you have to say what you think is good, right? If not, you can choose somewhat, where there are some good things, some bad things, and you can say it was helpful because the options I just read, or what is unhelpful. You can choose between sources are not included or are unreliable. Sources do not support the note, so they have nothing to do. Is incorrect information, so the note is basically wrong. The note is opinion or speculation. So basically, the note is basically the opinion of the writer, not actual truth. Typos or unclear language, when the one writing it doesn't really know how to write. Misses key points or is irrelevant, when you try to put a note into a tweet that has nothing to do with it. The next one is argumentative or biased language, when you basically are attacking someone in the notes. Note not needed on posts, when the note is basically not necessary, and there is another option, right? That's when you choose somewhat useful, right? When you say it's not useful, full on is not useful, you don't get the first functionality, the one when you click yes, and you only get the negative options in the form. Yeah. So once you vote or people vote for it, for your community note, once it gets to a certain rating, the vote will be published, the note will be published, on the tweet. Yes. And once it's published, the general public can vote to say the node is good or is bad. If the public in general approves of the node, everyone who rated the node will get either rewarded or punished. So if I said the node was useful and the public agrees, I get points. If I said it was useful but the public disagrees, I get penalized, right? And basically you have a ranking as a reviewer of community nodes. Now, that ranking influences how many nodes can you write in a certain period of time. Being able to write nodes is a reward. If you keep getting it wrong when you are reviewing nodes or writing nodes, Twitter will limit the amount of nodes you can actually write. Yeah. That's how it works. The algorithm that Twitter uses to rank the users is actually open source. Yes, it's not a paid job at all. It's voluntary. But it has its benefits. Basically, you are a moderator, yes. Also, no one really knows who is who within the community nodes. Twitter assigns you a randomly generated username for the community nodes, so you cannot really tell who is who in the community nodes. Yes. You're basically a moderator. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but community nodes, when you get community noded, the people who have the blue check mark can actually monetize their tweets, right? So if someone who monetizes a tweet gets community noded, they lose all their revenue from the tweet. Yeah, that way you cannot really attack moderators because they are basically anonymous. Yeah, that's a good thing about the community nodes. You can add a node to clickbait, basically, and the node will actually change the way the algorithm of Twitter interacts with the post. So the owner will not get any money if the tweet was monetized. It will also, depending on the algorithm, it might even lose traction within Twitter. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of that second part, but it seems that way. Yes. As far as I know, there is no minimum requirement of rankings or ratings or notes you need to write to keep your status within the community nodes. Stupid phone. So you are not really required to interact with the system at all. Yeah, it's voluntary. 100%. Yes. Then again, I still don't have the ability to write notes. I'm just a reviewer, basically, of notes. Yeah, some things I see in the community notes are very pretty nasty. Yeah. For example, I'm looking at the community note that they are trying to post on Fruit's tweet with the document, and it's very divided. Yeah. There is a lot of not nice things. Yeah. Being said in the community notes. Yeah, both in favor of Fruit and against her. In the community notes, it's basically divided. That's why there is no public community note in that tweet, because everyone is basically fighting over it. The internet was always either a blessing or a curse. Yes. Always had been a double-edged sword. In general, yeah. Yes. By the way, when you agree to participate in the community notes program, Twitter randomly generates a bunch of usernames for you to choose between them for the community notes. And I chose one that is fitting for myself. Yeah. Yes, that is true. Without the internet, this wouldn't be happening. Yeah. Okay, let us move on then. Let me play a bit of Russian roulette with the community workshop and see what we get today. Oh, what is this? It's a blanket. A cut off blanket with a plushie. Let me see the name of the asset. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, it's a bit small. I can resize it. I just that because it's cut off. There is. It just got cut A. It doesn't really look quite correct. Okay, let us move on to the other screen.
Hello, Miss Verthandy. You know the
Hello.
first message gets TTS even without the right XLR8.
Yes, indeed. Cat A. Spawn. Go. Now it's a bit big. That looks better, right? There is a bit of a space out there. And actually, it might combine with the cat ears. What was its name? Sunny? White cat ear. What it was called? Sun something, I remember. Yeah, there it is. Say 1-1. And I want another. Flip it. There we go. Yeah. It does look comfy. If it wasn't because I'm wearing technically armor below, you could say I'm comfy. Yes. This actually looks a bit weird. That looks better. Finally, the nya is canon. Nya. Yeah, it's always been. Okay, let me fix the screen because it's always broken each time I reach the screen. There we go. And I need to run the zoom-in screen script. Where are you? Right there. Okay. And it's working. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so today I want to fix the pathfinding. Yeah. Did I finish with the doors last time? I don't quite remember. Let's see. That drops enemies, terrain, doors. Shipwreck, doors. Yeah, I have the doors right here. We have to break a collect key, normal. Puzzle, trigger, normal on the other direction. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the pathfinding has been a bit of a nightmare so far. Okay, so do I have a map still for the pathfinding? Or did I delete that test map? That's the 3, this is test 4. This is for the pathfinding. Okay. So what I want to do today is basically implement an algorithm that is more proper instead of me basically making my own. So what I want to implement is the breadth first search algorithm. Yeah. Basically this one right here. Then again, maybe the star could be a better option, but let's see, let me read. Satisfies given properties under the root next level. Extra mobility IQ is kept track of the example a chase engine. Okay. We could try with a star. I believe it should be on the suggested here. Let's see. A star algorithm. A star is a graph and pathfinder algorithm using many phase composite to its complex optimally and optimal efficiency. Reconstruct parking from current, bad current. Oh, I see. So basically you have a queue. Yeah. In terms of creative graphs. Okay. Yeah, naturally using function is a gen plus a chain. And guaranteed to resolve the code fast desire to go. Uses a priority queue. But I will need to make a priority queue. You were studying it a while ago? Reconstruct part while init came from keys equals came from current path pretend current return total go path. Star goal H open set came from an empty map. Score mark with the full value of infinity. Score solid 0. And the score with mouse for infinity style while is open set is not empty. Current node in open set given the score of value current goal. Return construct path came from. Open set remove each level of current. Yeah, this is the algorithm in pseudocode right here. Yeah, Start goal H, where H estimate is the cost to the goal from node N. Yeah, I don't know if they would look natural. Also, my current algorithm is technically a modified breadth first search. Yeah. This is way more simple than the A-star algorithm. Even though it's not, I would say it's not technically more efficient. Okay. Let me try with the first search first. And if it's too heavy or is making weird behaviors, we can go for a different one. Pa. Pa. Let's see. I need to open my pathfinding script. Pathfinding. Tile set. These are different stuff. I need to grid actually, so that should be on structs. Grid. Right here. Damn it. I've been wondering if I should maybe buy, I don't know, Monster Energy or Red Bull or whatever the hell to try to be able to stream better when I'm tired. And then I never really have a energy drinks before for any reason. So I'm a bit not welcoming to the idea. Okay, the limits, we don't need them right now. I have never actually drunk an energy drink. The closest thing I have drink to an energy drink is coffee. Yeah. Coffee with a lot of chocolate or maybe an espresso. Yeah. Yeah, I also don't really feel the effects of coffee, not even the espresso. But I like the taste. Yes, especially with chocolate. Yeah. Okay, let me make a function here. Breadth search equals to function this function. Let's make it a separate one for now. Yeah, I don't feel the effects of coffee or tea. Actually, in general, drugs and medicine don't really affect me much. Yeah, it's an issue because some drugs actually don't work on me. Yeah. For example, I had surgery a while back, and the doctor basically tried to put me to sleep, and I never actually fell asleep. I was like incredibly high, but I never actually fell asleep. Yeah. I literally could not see straight, and I was like dizzy the entire time, like my head was spinning, but I never actually fell asleep. Yeah, I didn't really feel any pain, but I was very aware of the surgery happening. Yeah. Yes. It's an issue, a little bit. Then again, it comes with benefits. I'm basically incredibly difficult to get drunk in general, and even if somehow I manage to get drunk, like using a cocktail of different drinks, I don't get hungover the next day. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah. Then again, I don't really drink that often. So in theory, I should be a lightweight because I don't really drink in general. But instead, I'm very, very strong against drink. I don't know if my system simply has a very good detox feature, not very advanced toxins processing or something, but I don't really get drunk. Medicine doesn't really work on me. Coffee also doesn't work. To the point where I can actually drink an espresso before going to bed and I can sleep perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay, let me copy this up. This algorithm over here. I'm going to need it. Okay, so first I need a cube. So let's call this bar cube. There we go. That's our cube. So when I was at the university, one day, people from a different university came to make a study. Basically, they wanted to test people in their engineering sciences to check how being drunk affects one's ability to solve problems, right? I joined the study. They made me drink like this huge cup of red wine. It was like a liter of red wine in about 5 minutes. And that actually managed to get me a bit dizzy. And they made me solve a bunch of basically puzzles. And I believe halfway through the puzzles, I didn't even feel drunk anymore. I believe the test, well, it took me about 26 minutes to solve all the puzzles. Yeah. And the lady doing the test didn't stop the clock when I said I was finished because she didn't believe me that I actually finished all the tests. Yeah. It seems usually people take like an hour or two to solve the test. Yeah. But all the tests were frankly incredibly simple. Yeah. They were all tests that I have seen in games, for example. One test was a clock. Basically, that I don't know if you have seen it, where you have basically pieces of wood of different sizes stacked in a pyramid, and the rule is that you cannot put a bigger piece on top of a smaller piece, and you have like 3 spots, and you have to move the pyramid from one place to another, moving only one piece at a time. Yeah. That one I solved like within a minute because I saw it and immediately thought, oh, that's a clock. So to be able to move the next piece, you need to do a full lap of the one before, of the smaller one. And once you move the next one, you can move the next biggest one. It's simply a clock, right? And that's how I solved that. Because I immediately noticed that it's basically the same structure as the rule set of the clock, just at a small scale. Yeah. All the tests were like that, right? Little puzzles. So, yeah. It seems like they didn't expect me to finish the fast. Yeah. Okay, so we have a queue. Okay. Second step is level route as explorers. Okay. We have a goal. And we have a route. So I have to mark route as explored. So I will say these basically. Where are you? Right here. This variable grid in the position root this, root that is going to be marked. Let's call this let's just say mark. since I don't know what mark I'm going to use. Bar mark. Okay. Now the next step is to cue the roots. Huh? That's weird. Cue the roots. And then while the queue is not empty, do the next thing. So it's a while right here. Queue is not empty, do variable the queue. Variable the queue if the one where we are is a call, we basically return B that we are on the call. For our ages from B to for all ages from B so that we need to wait to W in G and subject, and I just do okay. If W is not in level explore, then level explore it and oh, I see. They are marking them before adding to the queue. I see. So that's the algorithm. In general, you need to add the root, and when the file is not empty, the queue do the check. If we are at the call, we return B. Okay, I see how this would work. Over here we are using 0 as if it's not marked, and any other value as marked. We also have basically blocked areas. And then I'm using recursive way to do stuff. This is probably what causes the loop, infinite loop, that the latest prototype has. Let me check the manual. I want to check for queue. It should have a building queue, right? Yes, queue. And some similar stack for first in first basis is put on queue first, is the base to remove from it. Queue parent, the queue leaves the shell basically. This queue creates, queue destroy, clear empty, size the queue, and queue head, tail copy, right and right. Okay. So I will be using create the Q and Q and destroy. So create. That's just calling it. So that would be calling this right here. That's our Q. And then we go to the enqueue, and it goes like this. So to enqueue the root, it would be underscore q dot, actually not, or yes. Wait, 1 second. And data enqueue empty move queue. The queue is this, and queue is, this is create, this is queue, the queue, queue create, queue and queue, here it is. And queue and value, okay. Okay. So it would be like this. And the value would be root. And then we do a while. How are the whiles in this language structure? You don't know a lot about GameMaker, but what about this func? Which func are you talking about? Wow. While expression statement, while manipulation, okay. It's a regular while. While underscore q. Let's see. Over here, I need to check if q is empty. While q not empty. So it would be q not empty. And we say this q. We do this right here. And we kill that. Actually, MP grid path, I was using that previously. It was the pathfinding I was using before. The one I'm using currently. The issue with that one is that the paths don't, how to call it, not only don't look natural, but it has the limitation that the grid has to be the same size as the character. So for example, oops, I don't know if you can actually see the grid here. Let me make it more obvious. This grid right here, you can see the plant basically covers the area of our grids, right? Because my objects basically vary in size. They don't have a... Not every object is the size of a single cell. The pathfinding really did work with that. Really, the enemies would get stuck on terrain because of it. Yeah. That's basically the issue with that. Yeah. Ambulance. Yeah, I did try it. Sadly, it didn't quite work. Niche. For example, I believe I can show you hold on a second. I'm feeling a bit of lag. What are you doing, computer? OBS Studio, reset components. For reason the computer is behaving strangely. Let me keep an eye on the processes while I work. So, for example, I believe from the traps you can see it is the object money. It actually doesn't have much of an area. It's even smaller than the regular cells. Yeah. That's why it doesn't really work. The pathfinding included in the Game Maker. Sadly. Okay, back to the code. Then we the queue. Let's see, the queue. This is great. This is the queue. Right there, the queue. So it's going to be like this. Bar underscore element equals the queue from the queue. What's eating so much that is causing lag? String first. Yeah, string deck is behaving suspiciously. Let me murder you while we are at it. Service host. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of lag in my computer for some reason. Okay, we have the queue right there. If underscore element do I have an equals for vectors? I forgot. Let's see, vector 2 function down right, down left, up at equals. I do have an equals. Okay, good to know. So element dot equals well. We return B element. Here we go. That's our finished condition. That's the condition the algorithm ends when they find the call. Right? Then we have a for alleges from B to DHS. Do W is not level explore, then explore. Okay, since we only have 4 sites for the elements, I don't actually need a for. I can just do this in queue. So the queue Actually, it is going to be a bunch of these. If get the elements, and on variable, and it's going to be on the element marox equals element dub up. I believe that's a valid function, right? Yeah. Element up. So we say aux.x and aux.y. We get the value and we check that is not 0. If the element is not 0, then we add it to the queue. So we add this to the queue, and that would be aux. Right? And then we will do the same again, but this time for down, and the same for right, and the same for left. I can probably is that right? Correct? Or did I wrote that wrong? Right. My right is wrong, apparently. Right. Okay, that's all the S's, and we're checking that they haven't been marked. And I need to add a little Actually, I can probably make these more cleanly, maybe. I can just create a function breadth in queue. Right? Function and actually no, let's not do that. Unnecessary. Okay, we need to mark the position, so that is the set. We mark aux. And we do the same for everything else. So we are marking before adding to the queue. And we have to assign a parent. Oh yeah, that's how they mark the path here. But instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is assign a value. So starting in -1 and basically each time we go in here, I'm going to set this mark as -. That should make the path clear in theory. Yeah? In theory? Is my logic sound or am I doing something wrong here? What do you think? It's weird, my modifications to the algorithm or something? Yep, yes, maybe, not really. I'm completely wrong. Switch careers. So basically it works like this. So we start with a mark of -1, right? Then what the root, we mark the root as visited and we add the root to the queue. In the queue, in this while, we make this a -2 and remove an element, check if it's the goal. If it's not the goal, we grab everyone around it and add it to the queue. We also mark it with -2 and go again, right? So then this is -3. We grab an element of the queue, check if it's the goal. If it's not the goal, we add all the neighbors that are not marked, this time got -3, marking it with -3, and we try again, right? Eventually, we will have a path that leads to the goal. In theory? Maybe? Not really? Actually, not really. The more I think about it, the worse it sounds. There will be a path that leads from the start of the goal, but it's not clear that the enemy will actually follow that path. Yeah. Because we are not marking the parent. Ew. So we need to add an parent element to all things, which is not part of the idea. Yeah, the algorithm will find the goal, but it won't mark it as the path to follow. Yeah, it won't really work. It technically works, but it doesn't really work at the same time. Hmm. Yeah, the only solution I can think of is adding a parent, but that means I need to make a completely different structure to manage the grids. Yeah. And that would mean I need to modify the entire grid to work in a different way. These are just the directions. I'll set to right. This layer ID, room head cell size for do this. Start finish, new vector 2. Start end, text mark region. Okay. Mark start cell mark. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. GameMaker is a weird language because it's written as a bit of a combination like JavaScript and Python, kinda. And it has a lot of limits. Yeah. But because it's not a really well structured language, I would say, it allows you to do some really silly stuff. Your artwork. Wow. Let's see. What I could do is make a new structure that can handle having a parent. Yeah. Something like this vector 2. Yeah, Unity's C# is not actually normal C#. You are indeed correct. Well, but also technically everything you can do in C# you can do in Unity's C#. It's just that not everything you can do in Unity's C# works on regular C#. No. So I could maybe make another constructor. That's an option. Yeah. Yeah, mainly because Unity expects you to write the code thinking on basically your program will work slowly over the execution of the game. It won't run immediately, so you need to write the code in a way that it will execute little by little as the game runs, not in a single go. Yeah, so you need to handle a lot of concurrency and parallel processes in general. Yes. Okay, I think I can make this kind of work. So I will basically make a new function, a constructor, and this constructor would be not vector2 but style. Right, we have an x and y. We also will have a parent. Right. By default, we'll set it as no one. Yes, okay, I'm actually able to assign it. Let me collapse this one. So equals will check that, and we'll also check the parents. And let's call this order instead of vector2, just so I can tell the code okay as a difference. It's a place you will help. Okay, that's fine. It's not so bad. Yeah. We don't need an add function. We don't need an write, just. And that would be yeah, this would need to return vector2 technically. Left, up, down. These all can left the way they are. Okay. So in theory, I can just replace vector2 with tile. Your current work is doing backend. Well, frankly, I prefer doing backend than frontend. I must tell you, I'm more of a algorithm heavy person, so yeah. Technically, I'm full stack, technically, but I prefer backend in general. Yeah. Okay, I believe that should be a clean shift without an issue. Arrive for each to mark object. Object instances of elements. New vector 2, element 1. Let's call this style. Yeah. That should fix that. Combine grids. No, I need to rewrite this. I do know quite a lot about frontend, mainly because my boss seems to always forget that I'm a backend person. So from every 5 projects, 3 I get assigned to frontend, even though I specifically told my boss, if he wants to actually make use of me, you need to put me in the backend. But yeah, I think I might need to rewrite this code if I want the Pathfinder to work the way I think it should work. Yeah. Limit vector 2, new set limit vector 1, So this would actually work, but actually, maybe if I do a little adjustment, it would technically work. Kinda. So over here to when we get the next move down, right here. Yeah, actually, if I were to modify how the Greek words, this would become way easier, actually. Maybe, should I just modify the original calculate and remove the bug while it gets stuck on the cycle? So the issue with this one is that I'm using recursive calls to trigger this. Then again, I'm not quite sure what is the issue with this code right here. Let me think about it a little bit. There has to be an issue here that makes the code loop get stuck on an infinite loop here. Huh. Let's see. So basically I'm limiting what I'm being called with. So technically this can be a wrong position, right? So this can be, for example, on the very edge. And then we check that position. If the value is not 0, we just return. If not, we check the sides, basically. To get the values, check and grab the minimum value. And then we check that the value, if the value is the minimum plus 1, then we return. Because we have already marked this one, basically. If not, if minimum value is lesser than the value of the cell, we mark this one with value plus 1. Huh. Welcome back. Welcome. And then we add everything else around it. Probably the issue is with this part of the code. Because it kinda doesn't really make that much sense to me. Afraid you haven't seen a long while. Entered in contact? With who? With you? So it got in contact with you? Entered in contact is quite, not quite grammatically correct. Entered in contact. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weirdly written, but it gets the message across, actually. Yeah. Yeah. It actually works in Spanish also. It's just that English has a bit of some weird stuff in it. Give me money. Imagine that. You pick up the phone and the and the other person on the end of the line simply goes, "Give me money. Money, give me." Yeah. Give me, give me. What's the issue here? Okay, so basically I'm trying to overwrite the value, mean value plus 1. But if value is not 0, we return. So this is not ever going to trigger, because this is only going to work on the value 0. So this actually will never trigger. Yeah. So this is never going to trigger right here. So we're going to go in here. And if we know that value is 0, we don't really need to make this check. We can just assign minimum value plus 1. Yeah. I think this code actually doesn't work. It's not necessary. The issue is with this part right here, where I'm calling the others. Maybe I should make a validation here. Is valid. Function is. Okay. And what I'm going to do is receive vector 2 if x underscore vector 2 dot x is under x is and vector 2 is and y is under y and vector 2 x is greater or equal to 0 and y is greater or equal to 0. We return. If it's under x, under y greater than 0, greater than 0, then it's a valid vector 2, right? Technically. So I can just say if is valid vector to right, then we calculate. If not, we don't try to calculate. That should technically solve some recursive calls in theory, right? Yes, maybe, not really. I'm crazy. Also need to call stuff. That should help in theory. Do not call other stuff. Yeah, for ifs. I will put it in a switch if it wasn't because the parameters are different in theory. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct in theory. Let's see if that solves the... I don't think it will solve the pathfinding issues, but let's check. Maybe it will. Well, it's pathfinding. Kinda. He's doing it in a very weird way. Ouch. But it's pathfinding. You missed. Come on. Don't miss. Okay, with one it seems to be working fairly well. Let's add a few more enemies to the mix. Let's see, enemies. Slime. Let's add a couple octos and another slime. Let's see how that works. Did that guy just spit off a glitch instead of a bubble? Yeah, bubble attack right 0. Oh, attack left. Yeah, it seems like the bubble attacks are not working. Bubble attack L0. Yeah. Bubble attack, right? Yeah. The bubble attacks are glitched, it seems. Yeah, let me check what's up with the bubble attacks. Octo. Animation ends. State attack. Instances create object bubble. Okay, so the object bubble is the issue. So let's go to projectiles. Bubble. Object bubble. Let's see. I see. It's using all the presets for the parents. So I need to check the generic projectile parents. And the issue is probably here because I'm calculating this like that. It means that it is using this. The sprite for the bubble projectile bubble. Oh, I see. It doesn't actually have a direction. Yes. I see. I could either modify this or... but it doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, it's a grown sprite name. Actually, let me check. The bubble right here has this step where it generates a sprite, selects direction and the speed, and we check for damage right there and change the state time. State attack, we call on update, which is this right here, right? Stay in, direction none. Okay. So I can basically just... let me check the structures. Enums, excuse me. Scripts and enums. Okay. And we need the one for directions, state menu, directions. We have none right there. So what I can do to simplify this is simply grab the enum right here for the state. That would be attack. And use it for the sprite name. That is to this, and then use the one for none in direction n right here. So that would be n. And what I'm going to do over on the bubble is that I'm going to grab this update. And I'm going to inherit the events. overrides the update, and instead of calculating the direction, the sprite there, I'm going to do it after the switch and using where is it? Not here. What is the parent? Parent, projectile parent. This direction on for the bubble. Right before we calculate the sprite. And that should fix the issue, in theory. Let's check. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah. Update with direction. Direction non-sprite. Get direction attackers. We set the speed. Maybe the issue is with the attack over here. We set direction right there. Instance wait. Instance direction. My direction. I can simplify this. I can just say instance dot direction equals my direction, and we don't need this mumbo jumbo. Step we set this like that. Direction get update. Is there an issue maybe on the parents? Is there attack update? Dying will change. Let's try direction. Stay attacking. Outside room is on destroy, is on destroy. This is the book. Yeah, it shouldn't be causing an issue. Actually, how about I check this? So we're using character name as default right here, and then we have this for direction. Let's call this reader instead. And what I'm going to do is just add the variable here, and I will set it to the basic direction. And that way I can just override that over on the bubble. So instead of this, I can just say it has to have the name of bubble, right there. So I can say character name, and instead of direction, I just say dir none. That should override the issue without modifying the behavior. In theory, right? Ah, it's still not working for some reason. Bobo attack the town. So he's still trying to grab the thingy. Yeah, I'm still using the wrong name. Projectile parents. Update, case update. How about if I just copy this code and we go to the bubble and we don't use inherence and I just call this as it is. Yeah, and I can use the same trick here. Character name, direction.none to avoid the issue right there. In theory, that should overwrite everything. There we go. That's working. Okay, seems to be working correctly. The pathfinding seems to be working also. It's not causing issues. Yeah, it's not getting infinitely stuck, it seems. Why did I start making project set 1? Well, as the project name implies, basically I played the original Zelda, the 1986 Zelda, and I wanted to make a game like that, and my goal is basically to play through every Zelda game and make my own version of it, right? So after I'm done with this project, I will play Zelda 2 and make a game like that with the same structure. Yeah. And then I will go to the next Zelda and remake it. Yeah. And the rule set is very simple for each project. I need to at least have the same features as the original Zelda game. So, same number of enemies, same number of items, same number of dungeons, etc. I'm allowed to go over the amount the original game has, but I cannot go below it, right? That's why the map I'm using is so big right here. It's basically this is the amount of screens that the overworld for the original Zelda has. Yeah, it's 16 by 16, I believe. Yes. That's the goal. Of course, my game is not going to be a copy of the original Zelda. It's going to be basically a remake where I tell my own story. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom? Well, that would be probably the biggest challenge because I need to make the what to call it? The system, the Ultra Hand system, which is going to be quite the challenge. It's actually not such a great challenge as it sounds. The physics engine in theory is fairly simple. The issue is balance it right, because physics engines have the let's say the propensity to break really easily. Yeah, that's why most games don't use it. Yes. Also, a project of the size of Tears of the Kingdom is going to take forever to make. So by the time I get to that game, I hopefully will have a team. And I won't be doing this alone. The most impressive thing about Tears of the Kingdom is that it's running on the Switch. That's the more impressive part of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the impressive thing about Tears of the Kingdom. If it was on the PC, I would understand it. But on a Switch, now that's impressive. Yeah. That's some legendary optimization. Yes. Okay, let me run the game again and do another check to see if the pathfinding is still working fine. This time on the main game. Yeah. Let's see if this gets stuck somehow. They seem to be working fine. No issues so far. Yeah, there are some really badass programmers in Nintendo. Yeah, the game is not crashing, which is a good sign. Yes. Ouch. Let's go to another screen. This one is also one that is propense to crashing. Ouch. It seems to be doing fine so far. Meow. Meow. Yeah. Have you heard the story how the late Satoru Iwata basically somehow managed to optimize the original Pokemon into fitting into the Game Boy cartridge? He basically cut the size of the project in half somehow. That beast of a programmer reduced the file size by half to be able to inject the game into the cartridge. Originally, it didn't even fit. He literally rewrote the game to fit in the cartridge. Yeah, that's a bit of a monster skill right there. Yeah. It's not crashing, even though it's not really pathfinding that well. It's not really crashing. Which is a good thing, I believe. Yeah. Okay, that guy is kinda stuck. Let's see, can you track me over here? Calculating. Moi. Moi. Yeah, that would have been quite a thing. Yeah. It's very impressive what he did on Nintendo. So it didn't surprise me that he became the president of Nintendo, so yeah. Yes. Yes. Hola. Hola, hola. Spy. Bienvenido. Bienvenido.
Hola.
Hola. Hello. Yeah, the slime seems to be doing fine. The game is not crashing. Bien, bien. Buenas noches, ¿cómo estás tú? Actualmente estoy checando si el juego no crashea. Yeah. Imagine that guy working on Skyrim. That would mean the game will not be so buggy, and it will be ported on even more stuff. You will have Skyrim in your phone, Skyrim in your fridge, Skyrim in your toaster, Skyrim in your microwave, Skyrim in the ATM. Skyrim in your abacus. Yeah. In Skyrim in your Tamagotchi. Acerto por primera vez, salí de noche para una tienda. Lo bueno es que no me acertaron algo. Momento latón. Yeah. Please be careful. Unless you are very familiar with the area and you know how to tell apart who is from the area and who is not. Please be careful when you are in Latin America and you go out at night. Careful, careful. Sí. A menos de que sepas quiénes son los lugareños, ten cuidado cuando salgas en la noche. Ship. In Skyrim in Minecraft. Yeah. In Skyrim is Skyrim. We already have Celeste in Celeste, so Skyrim is not so far-fetched. Okay, the game seems to be doing well. I don't see it crashing anytime soon. Yeah. Well, it depends on how are you dressed. If you can pass as a homeless guy. Yeah. Depende si cómo estés vestido, si puedes pasar de vagabundo, la verdad. I don't know why I keep speaking in English when I meant to speak in Spanish. Oh yeah, I have seen the guy who made the PC run in Minecraft. Yeah. Yes. I have seen that. I also saw MatPat make a video call in Minecraft. I believe he even ordered pizza through Minecraft. Yeah. Okay, the enemy seems to be doing fine. It seems he's not crashing anymore, which is a good thing. Yes. The pathfinding is a bit weird. Basically, the reason I'm streaming mainly in English is that, believe it or not, using money digitally that is buying stuff on the internet. That includes subscriptions and other stuff like that. It's not very prominent in Spanish speaking countries, especially in South America. So, if you want to make a career around B2B, it's not really worth it to cater to the Spanish audience because they don't really use money on the internet. Yeah. That's the thing. Yes. So to have a chance, basically, of actually making a career out of this, you cannot really cater to the Spanish community. Yeah. That's why most Spanish-only VTubers don't really take off, because they don't really have the resources, even if they have the audience. Most people in the South are very apprehensive, appearance heavy, whatever that word is pronounced. They are very wary of using money through the computer. They prefer to pay in cash. Yeah.
Apprehensive.
Yeah. Only people like below 20 actually do it. So mainly it's because people over 24, I would like to say, are very not tech savvy, right? So to begin with, they don't really know how to use the technology. So putting money into it is kinda a bit of a tall cow. Yeah. So mostly people under 20 or around that area actually use money on the internet. And it's mostly an issue with how integrated is technology in society. Yeah. Only people like me who basically made a career in technology usually use money on the internet. Yes. Yeah. Ricardo actually managed to scare me on Elden Ring with a donation. Yes. One moment, I need to let my cat out. I'll be right back. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, let me also fix something. I just noticed that one of my toggles is not working. So let me fix that real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's working now. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically why I'm mostly stream in English. Then again, if you chat in Spanish, I will reply in Spanish. Yeah, by the way, I speak English, Spanish, Japanese, a bit of French, and pretty much that's it. So if you write me in one of those languages, I probably will reply on the same language. Yes. Yeah, you can actually clip that moment if you want. I have clipping enabled in YouTube. Yes. Yeah, it seems like the pathfinding is working correctly now. I don't see any issues so far. Mr. Beast plans to make money on YouTube. Well, the structure he follows is a lot of giveaways and a lot of very questionable stuff. So I'm not really a big fan of that. Yeah. He uses a lot of giveaways and lotteries. Yeah. Also, I don't have the how to say, the resources to pull that off. Yes. Yes. That one slime on the top keeps trying to attack me from outside its range. Yeah, that's why my model is not a PNG model. It's a full-fledged model. It's not even half model like others where it's only the waist up. Yeah, it's animated, it has toggles, it's full body. I hired artist guild to make it. It was not cheap. Yeah, that's why I also have an overlay. And I'm dedicating time to, for example, program my own PTS. Yes. Hololives begs to differ. Yeah. I actually tried to hire an artist to make me an end screen. But I suppose he saw my channel and saw that I wasn't very big. And he just ignored me. even though I was planning to pay quite a lot for the art. Yeah. I really like that artist's art also. So it's a shame. Yes. Okay, we done with the doors, we done with the pathfinding. What else? Yeah, my pathfinding, my model is not bad. It's very good, I would say. Surprisingly good. Yes. Yeah, Ars did a good job. Well, Ars is the leader of the Artist Guild. The actual artist and the rigger are someone else. Yes, Ars and his team did well. Yeah. The pathfinding is weird, probably because I'm using random, what to call it, random selection to select where the enemy is going to go. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can improve on that a little bit. I used to be on the structure and the selection of the next where are you? Set target. Right and up, that's not it. Value major equals 0 return, all obstacles, combine gates, set target. Actually, maybe it's on the enemy? That's great. Let's see. Generic enemies line. Attack. Yes, right line. Interrupted. Moment ID. Purpose. Inherit obstacle size. Open parameter events. Global pause direction moving. Check gear move. Move is in create. And you see next tile to select the next position. I'm using to position, current position equals goal, pathfinding equals on true. There it is. Pathfinding false, refresh rate, change to wind up, face target. Object player, attack, okay. Is it on the wind down where we check? That's not it. Face target is a different thing. Where is where I select the movement? Hunting, frame rate, with the position, H target, hunting target, set target, object player. Set target, That's on. This is it. Vector 2, set parent, get rank, path, get rank, create position. It's right here. This is it. The positions I set for the attack, and then I just choose one at random. Yeah. This is the reason, because I just say, hey, this is the distance 1, distance 2, distance 3, just one at random. Yeah. That's the reason. I'm not actually selecting the most convenient target for the pathfinding. I'm just selecting a valid position at random. Yes, this is the issue right here. We have a variety of distances: 3 cells away, 6 cells away, and 12 cells away. Yes. Well, that's too bad. Should I program closed captions? Automatic closed captions? Real-time closed captions for the stream? Would that be something useful? Or would that be too much? Yeah, it would be speech to text. Indeed. Yes. Indeed. Speech to text. Indeed. Yeah, it will allow let people to watch my streams. Also, you could technically watch it in silence, muted. Yeah. 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 Actually, I could even do some stuff. Since there is commands in chat, I could make voice commands for my stream. So for example, I don't know, every time I say car, a little car passes through the bottom of the screen or something like that. It would be interesting. Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. Huh. Maybe I will program a closed caption. And from there I'm going to... Yeah, maybe something every year. Yes. Yeah, I could do something like that. Basically, something that triggers on voice commands. It would be nice. Huh, that's actually a very good idea. I probably should do some research on that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yes. Yes. Now I'm thinking a lot of stuff I could do with the voice commands. Yeah. No, I don't think so. It would be on different channels. Actually, my mic and the TTS are on separate audio channels, so I can mute the TTS without muting my mic. Also, the music is in a different channel. That's why I can mute the music so easily. Anyway, I know this. I don't know if this it's actually true or not, but a lot of yeah, a lot of VTubers seems to not actually use separate audio channels for mic, music, and sound effects within the stream. So when they move the bot to YouTube, they cannot really fix the audio. Yeah. Actually, I was making that mistake myself until I had to hire an editor, and I saw how much the editor struggled because my awful mic audio. So I decided to start dividing my audio into channels to make life easier for the editor. Yeah. And that brings a lot of useful stuff. Yes, for example, since my mic is isolated from the music, I can actually, when I edit the videos, I can make change the volume of my mic without affecting the rest of the audio. Yeah. Also, the game audio is on a separate channel too. Yes. Rainstop, welcome. You can hear me now. At last, your ears are free. Yeah. Actually, even my desktop audio is on a different channel. So, even if I get notifications, they don't actually get heard by people watching my stream. I can get Discord notifications without the audio triggering in stream. Yeah. Yeah, I can also mute copyrighted stuff without muting my voice on the bots. You are indeed correct. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah. I just need money to hire an editor, and then I can start pumping out videos, highlight reels, and all the stuff. Yes. Right now I'm just short in cash. For now. Yeah. Actually, I didn't check if you believe that. Let me check. Stream message report. Average viewers, stream, peak viewers 5. Okay. And that's a different stuff. That's different stuff. YouTube. Scary videos. Yeah, I didn't get a copyright strike, it seems, at all. So everything okay in that front. We are okay. Yes. Let me check anyways, just to be sure. Live stream. Oh, never mind. I got a copyright. It just didn't trigger the alert. Yeah, it seems like I got a bunch of copyright stuff. Uh, yeah, it's just the copyright owners didn't actually issue a strike on my channel. They just claim the content. So if I ever monetize that particular bot, the money will go to them. Yeah. Yeah. I can just remove the stuff and re-upload it without the copyright stuff. I can just edit that stuff out because some of the copyright stuff is just songs, not actual videos. Yeah, more than half of the claims are just music. The other are actual videos. Yes. They just. So I can just re-upload the bots without the content claims, without issue. That's the nice stuff about having everything on separate channels. Yeah. The wool one should be removed. Okay. Good luck, safe travels, don't die. Watch out for balloons and clowns on the streets. Don't go into random water drains. Yeah. Because that one was so coarse. Yeah, that was very coarse. Then again, it was not that bad. Well, it was very bad actually. Yeah, it was actually very bad. So yeah, rack stuff is a bit dangerous content on YouTube. Indeed. Yes. Yes, yes. Can you tell I'm tired from programming already? Ah. Okay, so the next stuff is fix this. The get melee position and get range position. Yes. Actually, I can simplify this a whole lot very easily. Now that I think about it, if I just add here distance by default on 3, I can just use distance. And choose between 4 instead of all this. And you can choose the distance right there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the solution that makes things more easier. Now, I can just remove this and I just change the value and distance, and I can choose if I want it melee, medium distance, or large distance, like that. I just didn't delete it because I'm lazy and I don't want to delete the rest of that. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually not even useful. This could be solved a different way. Now that I notice this movement in my model is not very sensitive. Huh, okay. I might need to adjust that later. Yes. So let me check what else do we have pending. So we did the door types. They are already programmed. We have implemented the parry for bullets, implemented the full HP bonus attacks, and let me show what I'm looking at. Fixed the issue with the bumps on the holes. The passive item that pulls items out of reach to you. Welcome, you survived. Well done. Bomb burning fuse animation also just a little wet. Depending on what you meant with that, that might be a little bit too much information. Change duration of bump when not holding it. That also gets got fixed right there. We had the door types. We made the gauntlet. Yeah, now you're resistant to fire, but weak against frost attacks. Also, watch out with electric attack, lightning attacks. Yes, be mindful. Don't get comboed. Gauntlet, puzzle doors. key doors, breakable doors, and switch doors. Okay. The money uses we have yet to implement. Yeah. I have to rework the save system for the dungeon loads. Yeah. I think I will do that for the next point. So this is going to be the next version right there. And Fountain Shrine statue. Block that requires money. Oh, that's actually a different kind of door. Yeah. Yeah. That's a different kind of door that I forgot about. Item that users that use says coins as ammo or fuel. That's a very annoying kind of item. Yeah. Fuck. What else should we do on this new version? How about we do the fountain? Mystery fountain. Mystery fountain. Another enemy? What would be the next enemy actually? Oh yeah, we need to do the traps also. The seagull. Yeah, the seagull can be the next stuff to do. Yeah, I do have a full roadmap. Actually, now that I think about it, I usually don't show it on stream. But yeah, I do have a full-on roadmap. So these are going to be... This is version 3.0 right here. It's going to be the implementation of the seagull enemy. There we go. That's version 3. This will be version 2.2. And what else? Mystery fountain. For this. Let's add this functionality to our mystery fountain. Yes. Yeah. Well, it won't be a fountain gacha, but we will have a fairy circle gacha. This is a gacha right here. Yes, not the fountain, but there will be gacha. Indeed. It's actually planned. That is correct. Yes. I don't know if you know what's a fairy circle. Circle? Do you guys know what is a fairy circle? That's a good question. How common is the knowledge about what a fairy circle is? I wonder. I don't know. I haven't watched Dungeon Meshi. Yes? Let's see. Fairy circle. These are fairy circles. Basically a circle of mushrooms. Yes. These are basically the fairy circles that are a real thing. Funny enough. Yeah. Yes, it's a fungus ring. Indeed. Fairy ring. Fairy ring. Yes. Fungus ring. The next game from software. Fairy ring. That would be a very interesting game. Fairy ring. Huh. Imagine that. Fungus game. Ring. Huh. By the way, have you ever had the impulse? Mycelium circumference. Have you ever had the impulse when you see the name of a game to make a game that is the exact opposite? For example, when I heard the name Until Dawn, I got the impulse to make a game called Until Nightfall, or Before Dusk. Yeah. Or when you hear something called The Day Before, I wanna make The Day After. The night after, yeah. So when I heard Bravery Default, I wanted to make a Cowardice Undefined. Fall Guys Springles, yeah. Yeah. Then again, if I make a game called The Night After, it sounds a little bit like a visual novel for some reason in my head. Hollow Knight, Full Archer. Yeah. Sometimes when I hear the name of a game, I want to basically make a game with the opposite title. Yes. By the way, I don't know if I have mentioned this. Full mercenary? Yeah. Or maybe full civilian? Satisfied civilian. Yeah. By the way, I have yet to decide the name of my game. I have an idea of what I want, but the thing is that I don't want to say it before I secure the trademark. Yeah. I don't want it to get stolen before I can register the name. Pizza Tower Croissant Hall. Then again, I don't know if a croissant is the opposite of a pizza. Yeah. Elden Ring. Newer Neko. Necklace. Yes. So, what would you call the opposite of Dark Souls? Right bodies? Hi-Fi Rush? Long test stop? Can you imagine that? Actually, that would be awesome if they release a trilogy that is Dark Souls, Grey Minds, and Right Bodies to make the trilogy about mind, body, and soul. That actually would be pretty nice. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah. Now you think. Yes. Hola, bienvenido. Bienvenido de regreso. Mwah. Yeah, so version 2.2 is going to be a rework of the save system. We will implement the Mr. Frontline to work on the upgrades, and the next version would be the implementation of seagulls. Yes. Idle showdown and hide up. Yeah. Yeah, it actually solar roguelike. Well, the souls is going to be a soul-like, right? The mind one maybe would be a bit like I don't know, a bit artsy maybe, and the body one it could be pure skill. No levels? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how you design around that. Ish. Oh, did it? The TTS did not trigger? Huh. Hold on. That's weird. Hello?
Test.
That worked. Let's see. Huh. That's weird. Oh, it's the same error from yesterday. You're right. You're exactly correct. Yeah, I never actually fixed that. Whoops. 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 Oops. Whoops. You are indeed correct. Yes. You are completely correct. Yes. That should fix it. In theory.
Upsy doopsy.
Yeah.
Nuke time. ._.xd.
Yeah, it was that the error that I never actually added the sound clip to the room. Yes, that was the issue indeed. Yeah. Yes, that was the problem. Ah. Meow. Now that should be fixed. Now we have two nukes. Oh, you mean... Yeah, two nuke and chat nuke. Indeed. Indeed. Time alert and clear. Yes. I can later add more sound stuff. Yes. Maybe, well, yeah, maybe I should actually separate that code and make it a different widget. So it's not on the same code for the TTS. Yeah. Maybe that would be a good idea to keep everything more clean. Yeah, we could add yeah sound, indeed, to meet a yeah that you want as a sound. If it has background music, just tell me the which bot and timestamp, and I will rip it from the bot on my side, so it doesn't have the background music. Yeah. Yes. Actually, you don't even have to submit one in particular. You could, I don't know, give me 5 or something like that, and I can just make the script choose one at random to play. Yeah. Yes, but my yes are a bit are not voluntary, or uh, natural. I don't know how to describe that. Yes. So recording one is possible, but I don't feel like it would be like the one through yeah. Yes. Yeah. When I'm not really thinking about it, when I just talk in general, yes. I could make my own voice back. Yes. To nie, one must be in a state of pure nie. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Then let me switch screens and let's end it here for today. I need to grab something to eat.
Honestly, that wool one should probably be edited out regardless of copyright. I'm leaving to my home, so I'll return in a couple of minutes.
Survive!
Olanda Otrapesh.
Welcome.
Test. Upsy Gypsy.
Wow. Yeah. When I switch rooms, basically I'm refreshing the screen so that it is triggers again. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Ma. Yeah. I can add a yeah sound effect. Yes. You say that as if my nye became something like Sherlock's elementary Dr. Watson. Yeah, indeed, Miss Verthandy. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I need to do something. Yes. Okay. Good night. Buenas noches. Nos vemos. Voy a ir a cenar. Que descansen. Good night. Nya time is over, indeed. Good night. Bye bye. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Muchas gracias por venir. Yes. Good night. Bye bye. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Night night. Goodbye. Bye bye. Good night. Adiós. Hasta mañana. Yes, indeed. I will publish my schedule tomorrow at a random time in the day. Yes, before the stream. Yeah. Okay. On Twitter, by the way. Bye bye. Good night. Adios. Sleep well. Good night. Bye bye. Adios. Prepare to face the TTS on the end screen. Ready, set, and go.
Make the fountain a gotcha, Limau. Let's go. But this one is okay. Let's go gambling. Is it that one from Dungeon Meshi? Yes. Circle of mushrooms. You should. Yeah, I know. Fungus ring. Something's wrong with my copy of Elden Ring. Before dusk. Final Fantasy equals start reality. The night after. When I heard the day before I want to not make a scan. Full Guys, greater than Spring Gals. Hollow Knight, greater than Full Archer. Would it be Full Mercenary? Pizza Tower, greater than Croissant Hole. Yeah, smart choice. Elden Ring, greater than New Necklace. Smiley face. Hi-Fi Rush, greater than Low 10 Stop. Dark Souls, greater than Bright Body. Nice. Olander Otrebesh, Duck. Idle Showdown, greater than Fan Hide Up. So it would me mind a puzzle game, solo roguelike perseverance and body a fighting game, time alert. Huh. I thought Sound Nuke would work, test. Was it the same error from yesterday, time alert? Or did you fix it? You said at the end of the stream that you had to add the sound to the room. Upsy doopsy, nuke time, time alert, ._.xd. Oh no. Now we have two nukes. Sound nuke and chat nuke. Time alert and clear. Yeah? Or you could just record it. It's literally your voice. You can only do it when you're not thinking about it. Make your own voice bank. To Nier, one must be in a state of pure Nier. Oh goes. For some reason that made me think of that meme of an image of a brain but with an ego arc inside dancing. Y._.xd. Sound nuke indeed. Yeah. Nier indeed Miss Verthandy. Yeah, smiley face. Nier time is over, good night, and good meal. GN. Hasta mañana, D, good night. Adios. Buenas noches. Hasta mañana. Sleep well, bye bye. Oh God. Protect your ears. Say no. Bye, DDDDD. Bye bye. Nyanyum nyanya jun ianya do no nyarabide nyakunyaku inayanyaku nyanya han nyanya di nyaninaku nyarabiti nyaganya game. Croissant. Limau. Spaghetti. Shocked face. Bread. Cooked rice. Coffee. It didn't trigger the time alert sound. Lollipop. Banana. Maybe that's for the better. Avodaco. Time _ alert. Please allow our ears a break from the consequences of our actions, at least here, time alert. Yeah, done trigger. Chill cat. Cat. That's for better. Goodbye. Okay, bye bye, happy cat face. Beer, bye. Bye dang it, bye, d.